Chapter 4. Emotional Immaturity. This is one of the most misunderstood reasons people cheat, because from the outside the person often looks kind, loving, functional, responsible. They don't look reckless or cruel, but internally they never develop the emotional skills required for long-term intimacy. That's what emotional immaturity really is. What emotional immaturity actually means in adults. It's not childish behavior. It's the inability to tolerate uncomfortable emotions and handle them directly. They struggle to express dissatisfaction, ask for needs clearly, sit with boredom, handle relationship plateaus, have difficult conversations, tolerate feeling unappreciated, work through resentment, deal with inner restlessness. So instead of addressing discomfort, they escape it. And an affair is a very powerful form of emotional escape. How this plays out internally. When something feels off in the relationship, they don't think, I should talk to my partner. They think, I don't want to deal with this feeling. They distract, avoid, suppress. Until something new appears that makes the discomfort disappear instantly. That relief feels like a solution. Why are affairs so attractive to emotionally immature people? Because affairs provide excitement instead of boredom, validation instead of insecurity, ease instead of hard conversations, fantasy instead of responsibility, feeling good instead of working through discomfort. It's not that they want to hurt their partner, they want relief from feelings they don't know how to handle. The dangerous pattern. Emotionally immature adults often have a history of coping like this. When stressed, seek distraction. When unhappy, avoid confrontation. When restless, chase stimulation. When insecure, seek attention. When bored, look for novelty. An affair fits perfectly into this coping style. Jason and Mia, together 9 years. Their relationship is stable, loving and calm. But over time, Jason starts feeling bored, less excited about life, slightly disconnected, irritated without knowing why. Nothing is wrong. He just feels flat inside. But Jason has never learned how to say, I feel disconnected. I need more from us. I'm struggling with something internally. Those conversations feel uncomfortable and dramatic to him, so he says nothing. At work, he meets someone new. She's energetic, funny, and light. Talking to her makes him forget the dull feeling he's been carrying. He feels excited again. He doesn't think, I'm attracted to her. He thinks, I like how I feel when I talk to her. That's an emotional escape beginning. What's happening psychologically? Instead of addressing the boredom and disconnection in his relationship, he is medicating the feeling with novelty and attention. This is emotional avoidance. The shift. He starts messaging her more, looking forward to work, feeling lighter, happier. At home, Mia feels him becoming slightly distant, but nothing dramatic. Jason doesn't connect this to his feelings about the relationship. He thinks, this is just a friendship that makes me feel good. Why does this turn into an affair? Because the relief becomes addictive, and he chooses relief over discomfort. He would rather feel good with someone else than have a difficult conversation with the person he loves. Not because he doesn't love Mia, because he doesn't know how to handle uncomfortable emotions like an adult partner. The tragic irony. If Jason had said just one uncomfortable sentence early on, I feel disconnected lately and I don't know why, the entire path would have changed. But emotional immaturity makes that sentence feel harder than cheating. The core psychological truth. Emotionally immature people cheat not out of desire for someone else, but out of an inability to deal with their own inner discomfort in healthy ways. The affair is an emotional painkiller. Why is this preventable when adults learn to express needs early, tolerate boredom phases, have hard conversations, sit with discomfort instead of escaping it, recognize internal restlessness? They stop needing escape routes because they handle problems where they start, inside themselves and inside the relationship.